Hi. You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Stop acting like I care. Yeah, don't act like we're friends. Dude, she's a murderer. Why the heck do we care about her?
Fine if you prefer. Not friends.
Not even close.
I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
Not really.
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything
come on,
is going
get it over with.
Smoothly.
You're not that interesting.
Are you ready to hear my answer?
Stop shoehorning bad characters in the game.
Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it.
Not really. You have your own goals. It's not about you being the enemy of them.
2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it.
I thought so, yeah.
A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The master. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me.
I'm sure he
did.
To
guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment.
That is the most boring plot device ever. Like, this is trash tier writing. I'm sorry, but this is bad.
As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. We're here for you.
Explain.
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here.
Why?
The lady getting... In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo.
Man, I hate the way she speaks so
You had to establish
much.
a connection with the Alliance.
This is so bad. The way she speaks is just... I hate to use this word, but it's cringe.
And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you... What do you think?
This is trash, man.
Surprised?
This is trash.
The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo?
No, it's not quite the plot
Quite the
twist.
plot
It's trash,
twist,
man.
Don't you think?
It's the stuff a teenager would write. Oh my god.
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work.
Yeah. That's trash writing.
There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction.
Yeah, that's
And
expected.
when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of eonic proportions. Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon.
I don't associate with murderers. Thank you.
You know, even eons can be killed.
I know. The Trailblazer died. This is so boring. This is
Hey,
incredibly
Lorcha.
boring.
You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
Again, they have this amazing universe with this amazing and most interesting side stuff on this game, and then they choose to have the most boring thing ever as the main story. It sucks. It just sucks.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
I don't understand your point. Why wouldn't they?
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
Ah,
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye. The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning.
that's kind of cool.
As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Videodora is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl.
So it is an egg.
And when the shell breaks, they come out looking young again.
Like a phoenix, kind of.
My mom calls the Videodora long scions.
Oh,
When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
you don't know if that's true? They literally have dragon tails and little horns? And you don't know if that's true? true.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Why didn't he have a voice there?
Your mother is right.
There we go.
The Vidyadhara are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
Ah, I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Yes.
Did you kill them?
Friend?
No.
Enemy?
So, a sweetheart?
That's where you go to?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Yeah, I bet that story is way more interesting than the main story in this game. Alright, we're back here. This is weird. The changing between characters. It was fine once or twice, but they're still doing this. It's kind of weird. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Wow, I don't have a team to fight this. I can change my team. Just gonna avoid it.
Aura struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait! Let's think before we act. This will strengthen our position.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go. Fighting is meaningless.
Ooh, we don't have any of these elements.
You!
This is gonna be tough.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Oh, come on.
Fighting is meaningless.
Heal? Any heals?
Receive divinity.
Don't worry
Thank
about
you.
me.
Nothing major.
That didn't kill it. That
Eternal state. Dead return!
All right.
okay?
What do you think?
She doesn't seem okay.
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
Is she?
My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders.
Okay, it was kind of cute at the start. And it's kind of cute sometimes, but here, it makes no sense for her to say this. Like, she's saying something serious. And just making a joke with his name. It feels off. It feels like an error in localization, you know? Like, they had some better meaning for the context in the original language, but they decided to translate it directly, and that doesn't work here.
I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission?
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
So, she doesn't look like she has joints, like Herta. She looks more like a cyborg, an android.
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
But it's hard to see here anyway.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Curious.
How... what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Look at that. She doesn't have the shoulder joints like Herta. So she's different. She's more like an android.
Abundance.
Very good.
Cool eyes.
No longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues.
What is that symbol? Who are you? You look kind of evil, to be honest. I'm not sure we should have helped you. But that's some cool eyes.
As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible.
Interesting.
I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter.
Blade.
This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are
Maybe.
extremely dangerous. If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me.
No loot?
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, come on.
You know,
Oh, no.
even eons can be killed.
We're back to this. Just get it over with. Look at these responses. All of them are so bad. I mean, we know this. We talked to the Joker guy, the Joker Eon in the simulated universe, that wanted to kill the Trailblazer. We know about this. This is not new information for us. That Eons can kill other Eons.
Are you kidding? That's not what we want. I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen.
You are the most boring character I've seen in a long time.
Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order.
Okay,
These
nobody
names
cares.
were once known all over the universe. Now, currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish. Known 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Sheepe the Harmony.
Interesting.
Two, in a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance. So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process.
She just explained this. Yeah, do you know about Akvili?
I don't know. Akavili's disappearance was very mysterious.
So he might
Noose
not
is
have
probably
died.
the only one that can answer that question. After all, Droid Head knows everything. What do you think?
Not really.
They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
I hate her so much. Third way.
Hold on. Any minute now. It's begun.
That's the tree.
Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
This is so boring and cheap. Such trash writing, I swear.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
We're gonna tell her convenient, cheap, and bad writing.
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Seriously, this is so bad. Like, the most overused, old, cheap, and convenient plot devices used here. Like, it's insulting, you know. It's really insulting how bad this is. Tingyan.
Wasn't this the dead tree Qingque showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Oh god.
Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
She's really happy. Strong fertilizer. Nah, that's some bad stuff there.
Such extraordinary energy. It's
Yep.
the Stellaron.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the ambrosial arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
Wow.
Treasure.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, look at that. We're level 40. Nice. Look at that face. Oh, man. Oh god. Would have to go. I see. I see. Do I? Do I see? Maybe. No, I don't see. Oh god, it's hard to think. So if this goes here, then this one's gonna have to move to here. So if it's... But how would... But then... Oh, this is hard. Because I can't move both. I could rotate it. Okay, I know what to do. No, I don't. I don't know what to do. Let's see, 3. I need to move. Would this work? Yeah, this will work. We got this. Yay. That was challenging. That was actually challenging for me.